Me about the trip you guys just took. It was the longest international preseason trip that a team has taken. Did it feel like that?
I definitely felt like that. It was a great experience. We got a lot to see, but it was also very exhausting. I think on the one hand, it helped us really building team chemistry. On the other side, we had a little bit lack of practice because of the travel itinerary. So we got to make up for it now. But I think overall, it was a good experience. Good to bond as a team, and a lot of fun.
Where did you feel the length of the trip? Was there a certain point where you're like, I'm annoyed with the guys around me?
No, I feel like the first days were the toughest ones, adjusting to jet lag because we got in late and then not really going to sleep right away. So I think that was the hardest part. We have a great group of guys, so there's not really a time where we say like, I have enough of them. Like you can always hang around. They're very easygoing. Plus you can do your own thing as well. It was not like that. It was just overall the schedule was exhausting and what made it tough, but being around the guys was a great experience.
Do you ever get over that jet lag of going back and forth? Because how many times have you gone back and forth from Europe to here and back?
I don't know. It really depends on the travel, I guess.
Yeah.
And not every time is the same. But, you try to make the best of it.
Yeah. A lot of people talk about the chemistry of a trip like that. What did you guys do? Was there any bonding moments? Was there pranks on the plane? Was there anything that you guys had that you felt was a good bonding?
I think the plane ride was more quiet, but we had team dinners and we did some sightseeing stuff as a group together. So there was definitely a lot of time where we can bond as a team and have a good time.
Who's the loudest at a team dinner? Who do you want to sit next to?
I don't know, not the loudest, but he likes to talk a lot. He's Grant. He has a lot of things to say, so I would sit next to him so I can listen or kind of argue.
What's the vibe difference between the end of last season? I know it's coming into a new season. What's the vibe difference with all the new guys and everything now?
I mean, first of all, we have a lot of new young guys too. So the vibe overall is great, right? Last year was obviously a tough finish and not how we expected it to be. So coming into the new season, we have a lot of expectations and a lot of hope. And that's the approach that we have. We know we have a great group of guys. Now we just got to find the lineups together on the court, communicate, figure out how to play with each other. We have a lot of young talent that came in, super skilled. It's a lot of fun because they go hard, they play hard, and therefore like the team ambiance is really good.
Dereck Lively is probably going to be starting at this point. How can you support him? How has it been playing with him? What can you do with him on the floor defensively to help him?
Just
get over that.
I mean, playing with Kyrie and Luka out there, you just got to make sure you're in the right spot because they will find you. And he's a great rim threat. He's very athletic, very tall. So he already is naturally so gifted, and he does a lot of things, even tactic-wise, perfect. And then it's just the small details, adjustments to opponents, maybe like our own schemes that he has to learn a little bit because it's going to be different from college. But you can always help with the positioning and where to be, and then also like figure out communication part where he has to figure out how to play with Luka and how to play with Kyrie, two different players in their pick and rolls. But he's been doing a really great job, and he's going to help us a lot.
He doesn't feel like he's 19. When I talked to him, it was just like, man,
he's a grown man.
Yeah, it felt like it. But he's been a lot through his life and everything too. So he felt like he's been through a ton. College is a different experience with NIL and all that. It feels like they mature coming in.
Yeah, no, he's very mature. He has a good work ethic. He works a lot with our assistant coaches before and after, trying to do the right thing all the time. And I think that will really help him to make it in this league and become really good. And like I said, he's already shown how big of a rim threat he is, how he can protect the paint on the other side. And now it's the only part that we have to work out is like how all puzzle pieces come together on the court.
Right. Defensively, what's the thing you guys can do to get better? Because your defense seems to be all predicated on rotations, effort, making sure you're in the right spot.
Yeah.
What can you do this year to be better?
I think the one thing that everybody has to bring is just effort, because mistakes are going to happen in the league. The offense is too good to not make mistakes. But, when there's a mistake happening, we have to not crack down, but continue playing and help each other unite. It might be a call, maybe a wrong call. We get beat, but we can't just stop playing. We got to help each other out and just make effort plays.
Has anybody kind of emerged as a leader on the team so far, defensively or otherwise?
We have we have Kai and Luka obviously, and then Grant, who's been a big voice and doing a great job of leading the team.